the Department of Justice, the Department of War, DHS, the intelligence community, ATF, the DEA, the U.S. Marshals, and the state and local agencies in every part of our country. Other than that, we don't include too many people. That's a hell of a group, isn't it? When you think of it, that's not a group you want against you. Certainly not at one time. In addition to the task force members, we're pleased to be joined by representatives of law enforcement at every level, the highest level, actually, but every level, including National President of the Fraternal Order of Police, Patrick Yoes. Where's Patrick? Patrick, thank you, Patrick. Thank you for the endorsement, too. That really hit it off. I would have gotten 98% anyway, but it was still good to have your endorsement. Thank you, Patrick. I don't forget those things. President of the National Sheriff's Association, Chris West. Chris? Thank you, Chris, very much. Great. Good job. Major Cities Chief Association Executive Director, Laura Cooper. Laura? Thank you, Laura, very much. Major County Sheriffs of America Executive Director, Megan Nolan. Megan, thank you. Thank you very much. And President of the National Border Patrol Council, my friend, and a very good speaker, by the way. Whenever he gets up and speaks, I say, that guy can really speak. I don't know, I don't want him to run for office. I want him to stay where he is. Hi, Paul. What are you doing over there, Paul? Good job. Good speaker you are, though, Paul. I really do. You've made some incredible
Just
speeches.
listening to breaking Trump emergency press
Today
conference.
you'll hear details
Hi,
from the
Pav.
National
Hi,
Security and
Steph.
Homeland Security teams about the extraordinary historic achievements of this new
They're going after the cartel, as we know. In sports as well, so that's going to be interesting. I just saw a bit of it. I've not really been looking at anything, so I'll just switch it down and put it over there. Hi, Faye. So I thought I'd come in my bedroom today, just because it's a bit more cosier. Just thought I'd come for a chit chat because I really wanted to thank everyone for coming over since I've been back, which was one the other day. It was quite like heartwarming because everyone was like, I really missed you, I really missed you. And I was like, oh my God, it's really nice. So we'll see. We'll give her a few, well, we'll just see if any more people come in. Because we can always go back to listening to what Trump has to say, but we all know all the shinizzles are going down.
Since January 20th, numbering over 120,000. It's a record. And 120,000.
See, all people moan because they think he's not doing anything. He's been doing lots of things while other people are getting distracted with the other things because they don't understand how he's doing it. And he's been fooling a lot of people, meaning the dark side. Hello, is it Connor? And he's been doing what he said he would do, but a lot of people don't understand that, especially the haters. They don't get it. They're going to be shocked.
Than all of the terrorist groups combined. These are the worst.
They blame him for things that Obama and Biden did. It's like, what are you talking about?
The ISIS of the Western Hemisphere, in
the
addition
cartels
to their
for the ISIS
monstrous violence, such as cutting off heads, burning their enemies alive, and burning innocent people alive too. By the way.
Yeah. But that's the cartels. And the biggest drug over everything is the children, child trafficking. See, thank you very much, Joe Biden, for allowing that to happen.
I mean, he just surrendered our country to the cartels. Don't worry, we're taking it. Gets better. We're taking it back.
Oh, thanks, Pav. I've not been on for a while.
Really fast at levels that nobody's ever seen before. But what we had to put up with, what we inherited, was just a disgrace. And while Biden was president, if he was president, I think the auto pen was president, not Biden. Nearly 100% of those
Biden, the auto pen.
our southern border did so because they were personally approved. They admitted they were.
Hi, is it Sonic? I don't know.
Just, what
but
happened,
I'm not going to play it because you can all go and listen to that if you're into listening to that. That I just popped up when I came on YouTube. I thought I'll see what's going on. So obviously he's doing a press conference. We all know what's going down there. And if you don't, I don't know. Hi, Ricardo. But yeah, the cartels. So, as I said the other day, this is why the government is down in the US of A because they can arrest and they can fire. And I think they've arrested some managers and things of the football, basketball? Because that's corrupt. Wait till people find out about how corrupt the sports are. So, yeah. It's in everything. I think some people used to think, oh, it's not in sports. Oh, it is. Draws lots of people in. Draws lots of money in as well. No, I don't really. Not really, no. Oh, you get them all, don't you? But yeah, I'm just waiting to see if any more. I've got a cup of tea. Where's my cup of tea gone? I haven't got a cup of tea. I'm going to go and get my cup of tea. Remember, we've got taxes for some people who might be. Stephanie, you're Stephanie. You. Oh, I've got to watch this. It's going to fall off me. The thing that I've got this connected to. Just trying to see if. I think, Stephanie, if I look, just let me check the chat a minute. Oh. I don't know if you've come up as a moderator, I don't know. Let me see. So, oh no, you were, and I took it away. Is it back on there? Sure, you're a moderator. I think I just tried to put you on and it put you off, but then it says you're on, so I don't. Let me see if the chat's like visible. Yeah, the other day it was showing people who were, and now I can't tell. It says 10 people are in. This is where. You are a stalker. Oh, you get them all, don't you? Profile pic. So I'm just going to go and get a cup of tea. Oh, Ricardo, you're a moderator as well, so you can get people taxis. Yeah, I see 9 people. So if you're there, come and say hi. I'm just going to go and get my cup of tea because I think I've left it downstairs. Still give a chance for people to come in. I'm just making sure the chat's working. Stephanie's there. Faber's there. So if you're there, just say hi again. I'm just checking the chat, that's all, because it's got this thing at the bottom on top chat messages. No, I don't think. Maybe. Yeah, Stephanie's there. I was just checking it's working right. I'm going to go and get. I finished my purse, so I will show you that. Hi, I'm just going to go and get my cup of tea because I thought I brought it upstairs and I haven't. If you're being all right in chat, it's all right. If you're going to be silly, you will get a taxi. Mark's in the house. Hello. Just thought I'd come for a chat upstairs. Yeah, I was just about to say that, Ricardo. How is everybody today? It's nearly Friday, people. We've got a Trump press conference. Exciting! Yeah, do you like my earrings I made the other day? Got these big golden bows on. I found the Q poem. I found it. And for people who were there with me from the beginning, you will remember this book and you will remember the poem. I'm going to read it in a minute. See if people come in. But I've got to try and get into. Hi, Janine, just caught this. Great. I used to follow you a few years ago. Hi, Angel Face. Yeah, I was dead surprised because a lot of us got deleted on YouTube for truth seekers and conspiracy theorists and Trump supporters. Yeah, because of the videos we were doing. But they've let us back on. But I did say the worm has turned and it is turning for the better. And they let us back on. So I didn't go anywhere. I just couldn't come on because, and I was shadow banned everywhere as well. So, but because it's nearly Halloween and it's autumn time, but I have loads of books that I read bits of and then leave it. But thank you, Irene. Is it Irene? Riri? Sorry, Riri. Yeah, I remember you all. This is what this chat's about. Is to say thank you to everyone for actually coming in and messaging me and saying, "Oh my God, you know, you've missed me," all our chats and everything. The group as well. It's been brilliant. Even if you don't have to be into everything I'm into, but books. But I love autumn and winter for reading, and I need to start getting to bed a bit earlier and just doing half an hour or something of reading books. So good to have you back after 2 years. Yeah, 2 years isolation in YouTube jail. But I'm reading these at the minute. I'm on book 3, The Witches of Scotland. I love anything witchy, anything fantasy. The Witcher, the series. I love that. Series 3 is out on the 30th. So I've been trying to rewatch 2 because I can't remember it. So I'll catch up with that. And it's Chris Hemsworth, is it the brother? It's the new Witcher. But these Witches of Scotland is brilliant. I think it's a 9-book series and I'm on book 3. And it's really funny. I don't know where the first one is. Because it says about the media, lying to the people, but it's set in modern day. It's really good. But book 3 is about the Glasgow Dream Dancers. They're all like magical. Are in more danger than they knew. More secrets from the past are revealed, and the British and American governments fight to control the witches' power. They fight to control us all over the world. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, so if you're into like witchy fantasy things, this is called The Witches of Scotland, and it says on this the Dream Dancers and Akashic Records. So if you're in all to the spiritual Akashic Records, what do they call it? What is it? I forget the name every time. Howdy from Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Hi. Awesome. I have to get, you get 9, and they're really short books. They are quite quick to read, and they're not, but what's it called when astral projecting and all that sort of stuff? It's all in this book. Honest to God, they're really good. But yeah, it's about the media and the control and magic and stuff like that. But it's really good if you're into them sort of books. Also, off TikTok shop, I got these. I just got these because I think they were quite cheap for a series, and it's a witchy series again. Because I have got one called Witchy Eye that I've still not got through. I'm ridiculous with books, but I think I'm stocked up because we don't watch TV, we don't pay the license, and the licensed people know that because we've wrote to them. We've had 2 of them around and told them we don't watch TV, we watch films and we watch YouTube, and that is it. We're not paying for TV. We don't, not them people with the. Yeah. Anyway, I've got don't know which way around it is. The Bone Witch, the Shadow Glass, for autumn winter, and the Heart Forager. So yeah, I don't know what these are like, but they were quite cheap for like a set of 3. So I've got them. And then there was another book I got. It's been slightly obsessed with witches. This is a big one. And this is called the Book of Witching. So yeah. It said a rich, chilling, and gorgeously gothic, the kind of enchanting, terrifying mystery I adore. This was just about people that have read it. But yeah, and funnily enough, on normal TV, because obviously I still see adverts, they were doing the Witches of Essex, because a lot of, when they did the witch trials, it was in Essex as well, in England. I'm rewatching A Discovery of Witches. I loved that. It was really good. I really enjoyed that. Awesome. I have to get the books. Yeah. Yo yo yo. Hi Kurt. So yeah, and my witchy books. But yeah, the what was it? The Discovery of Witches was really good. What was I watching recently that I really liked? Which it was witchy. Because if my fella sees anything witchy, he will put it on for me. I can't remember what it was now. I do really like. What's the one with Vin Diesel in it? The witch hunter, the witch finder. Was it the witch finder? And it does me head in because I'm sure that's left at the end where they could do another one, but they haven't. And then I like Dracula, the Untold Story, because that's left at the end. But they said they didn't have enough money to do the second one, where they're in up to date life, like now in the future, because that was done more in the past. And they could well do another one, but they haven't. So glad to see you again. Exciting times. Exciting times. Well, Trumpo is doing a press conference.
More than 3,200 violent gangs and drug dealers.
Talking about all the cartel that they've got, and I think arrests have gone on in sports. This is just, let's say, it's not just America; it's everywhere, and it's being done everywhere. Was it in basketball? Some don't know, but yeah, corruption, because we know corruption runs deep and it's everywhere. All the things we were talking about are happening now, and this is just the start. So I was saying with the Q stuff, when we all thought it was when Q dropped, especially for the people who don't understand and didn't get into it and probably still don't understand it, we all thought it was back then. Can you believe that was 2017? How many years later? But it's been on warp speed. It's been mental. It's been draining. But a lot of us stayed on the path. We didn't wobble because a load of people fell off. Even people into Q fell off because the thing is, everyone will turn around and say, "When will it end? When's this? When's that?" And it's like it's all been done the way it should be done. Just because we want it done the way we want it done, and we want it finished now, we want everyone to see right now or back then. No, don't work like that. Yeah, he's taking out the trash. Exactly. And that's why they did shut down the government, because if the governments are shut down, they can arrest and fire them, because a lot of people in the governments, and not just in America, that are getting paid lots and lots of money. By the way, why there's homeless on the streets, the veterans are not getting anything, all sorts of corruption going on, why they're filling their pockets and they're not even turning up at work. So you know Trump's gone in there and gone, I don't think so. You ain't doing your job, you don't turn up to work, you don't get paid. Also, you can get arrested and fired, because when the government's not in, that's how you do it. So all this stuff has had to be done within the law. People moaning all the time. It's like, understand they don't do it by the law, the dark side, whatever you want to call them, the deep state, whatever they are, that side, Democrats. Trump's doing it within the law. And I even heard someone this morning moaning on TikTok about, you've got these accounts on TikTok that are going, oh, he's the Antichrist, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. They're just regurgitating mainstream media bullcrap. And I heard someone saying today, it was a woman moaning about how he's got in and he's using taxpayers' money to fill his pockets and he's doing this and he's a billionaire before he went in. He doesn't get paid to be the president. And when he comes out, he'll still be a billionaire because he was a billionaire before he went in. It's like, are people stupid? People are stupid, honestly. But Q always said that, didn't it? People are stupid. These people are stupid. People are stupid. Over 550k arrests. Did you say arrests? Arrests. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. When people actually do the research, we've always said with Q, go and do your research. Go and look. Don't listen to what mainstream media say, and you will find out information about arrests and everything that's been going on. If you think about it, it's not just America, it's worldwide. America's big enough in itself, do you know what I mean? But it's worldwide. It's going to take a bit of time. This has been in for absolutely a long time. Yeah, DJT donated his first term salaries to the vets. Exactly, I remember that. But these Trump haters that are following mainstream media news get told what to say. They don't see all this. Even if they saw it, I don't think they'd believe it. They're so stupid. And I'll be watching their downfall. Because the people who trust them sort of people that put out the wrong information are just they're going to be really, really angry. Really angry. And these people are going to look really stupid. But I think a lot of them are paid chills, honestly, I do. He can't be brought. Yep, that's what they always said. That's what and they knew that. That's why when he got in, they knew that when he got in, they knew it, and that's why they shit themselves basically. And I think we've got, is that Lois in the house? I think we've got Lois in the house. Do you remember Lois? Lois is in the house. So yeah, it's really cool. So good to see you back on. Yeah, so good to see you and everybody in chat. You might remember. Just then, there's a press conference with Trump. It's great going about the cartels and everything, and sports. People in sports have been arrested, and it's all getting good. I've not really been looking though, because me and Lois have been talking. Normally, if not every other week, we have a little chat about what's going on from the beginning. Lois has been on here since the Q stuff and that with me. I don't mean on here, but talking, and we've kept in contact, and we're just like, holy shit. Oh my God, so exciting. Draining, but exciting at the same time, because it's just an overload of information. These people who hate him and can't see the truth is because they're getting filled with so much information. I don't think they know what's real, but there are always the people that never go and research. Never go and research. And they'll probably never believe it. It'll smack them in the face and they still won't believe it. Yeah, missed yesterday's. I didn't do yesterday's. I just came on saying I was doing today, but some people thought I was doing it yesterday. Did it the day before. I think, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So, yeah. But I was quite overwhelmed actually. Yeah, wild show, because remembering people's names in chat was like everyone saying, oh my God, we're all back together. And I was like, oh my God, you're still on YouTube. But I'm going to read, do you remember this book, the Q poem? So might be people that come on and watch after or don't know nothing about Q, that's fine. If you don't know nothing about it, even if you don't believe it, doesn't matter, because it is a thing. I wrote this poem, I think, in 2018. This is what I was doing all my mad crazy, researching like a nutty professor. Because we did research. We didn't just sit there listening to what people were saying. Q was there to give you tools to research. Then when Q went away, everyone's like, he's gone away. No, it's a military operator. He was there to help you see. Once you see everything. So I'm going to read it out because I've not read this out for a long time. It's just in scruffy writing, so let's see if anyone remembers this. It's my birthday today, chillaxing with coffee and a balcony on my cat. Love your vibes, miss my UK life and mates. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday. Happy birthday. If I could send you something on here, like a cake on screen, I would, but I don't think you can do that on here. Birthday blessings. So I'm going to read the Q poem, see what we think. I'm all right at poems, it's all right. So let me find it. Thank you, you're welcome. So I think this is it. I think this is it. Is this it? Check, this is it. Don't know. Yeah, I think this is the beginning of it. Right. If it's not, I'll start again. I think this is it. I've not read it out for so long. So we all came together by the letter Q, picked up the breadcrumbs, researched and knew what to do. Right, I'm going to start again because I'm just going to say, if anyone's watching this doesn't understand this poem, you won't. If you know what Q is and certain words in this, you'll understand. If you don't, that's fine. I'm reading it out anyway. So we all came together by the letter Q, picked up the breadcrumbs, researched and knew what to do. The movement of truth from dark to light, we are all Q and we the people will fight. For our freedoms, our families and our rights to live in a world rid of evil, it's all for our kids. This is for the next generations. So we ride on the Q train with POTUS and R. So let's unite together and shout hurrah. The plan of the elite sky is falling down. They never thought she'd lose. They are such clowns, because that was Hillary Clinton. So the rise of the people, like the rise of the sun, is light to the world to show us the way. Truth is here and it's here to stay. This time will be told for years to come. History we are making. And we are all part of it. It's been so much fun. It's been hard work as well. We've laughed, we've cried, we've wobbled at times, but we've stayed strong and we stayed on the ride. The truth is now, the time is now where we go one, we go all. Patriots of the world, we win, they fall. Thanks for Q, POTUS and R. You set us free to be who we truly are, we, the people. Yay! It's the best poem I've ever written. And I don't write poems, but I am a creative soul. So yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Oh yeah, where we going with that? I thought it was good. I'll give myself a round of applause. Because it was written in 2018 and it fits all the way through up to present day. So good, love it. Thank you. And I should have had a book. I'm only joking. I'm a bit dyslexic, so that won't go down well. But yeah. When I read it back, I'm like, yeah. We're all in it together. The world's uniting. So there's a lot of crazy schnizzles going on over here as well. On the news they're talking about grooming gangs and this. I mean, we know what that really is. Let's not call it grooming. It sounds like you're brushing somebody's hair. But Parliament covering it up. Can't remember the woman's name in Parliament, and she resigned because she was getting investigated because she was supposed to investigate, but she didn't investigate because she was trying to keep it covered up. Oh yeah, goes back to the Mayor of London and all that. So like I said, it's happening everywhere. Where Trump goes and points his finger at someone, something happens. So people are going to be annoyed because they'll think, oh, this has been going on. It's been going on for a long time. Wait till you find out how long it's been covered up for. That's what will get people even madder, I think. But it's all good. It's all good. Well done, our Dolly. We're still brilliant. Thank you. Oh yeah. So that I haven't been looking at it. This Mothership 3A Atlas thing. I didn't even look. I didn't want to look into it. Because I'm watching. I'm trying to not get too caught up in everything. I saw all that go on, and I don't know. All I'm saying is, it could be distraction. It could be a meteorite or whatever they're saying. It's because I've not really looked into it. Some people are saying it's mothership. It could be because my mind is open to a lot. I know that where we live is a lie. The programming we've been told as a kids from school and history and everything is a lie. I do know there's other beings in dimensions because I've seen them. I used to film them, orbs and stuff, spirit world and everything like that. I'm into all that. So I'm an open-minded that way. But I just don't know. I've heard quite a few different things and I'm thinking, I don't know. Folks would be having three eyes open. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's interesting, but I've not really looked into it. So yeah, I've heard some people saying that it's a mothership. I've heard someone saying it's a bit like a sign of new energy that's coming in, and I can't really say anything on it because I've not wanted to look into it. Do you know what I mean? Because some people, I don't know, probably think it's a meteorite hitting Earth and it's the end of the world. It's not. End of times. It's the end of the old guard. It's the end of their rule over us. So yeah, who knows? It's definitely a mothership. It's good. It could be, but I'm not going to say what it is because I haven't been looking at it. And if it's that brilliant, and if it's not brilliant, and if it's, I don't know. But yeah, could be. Yeah, it could be because, like we know, there's some right weird things going on at the minute, and it'd be funny, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't know when it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be? Are we supposed to be seeing it? Is it supposed to be crashing here? Is it? I don't. I've just heard people say the name, and I've heard a few bits and bobs. Yeah, and I was watching something yesterday, listening at work about an astrologer saying, yeah. So I don't know who it was. It was. I think it was to do with Kim Clements. Someone's talking about Kim Clements' prophecy. If you know, Kim Clements is dead now, but when he did the Trump prophecies, which is real, it's something about him talking about something new and something coming in. So I wasn't really listening properly because it's quite loud where I work. And like I said, I've not really looked into it, so I can't really sort of chat on it properly. But it'd be amazing if it was. But yeah, but people are all have their own, what they if they've been looking into it and that. Yeah, so especially for all the people that are into the, the ETs and stuff. Yes, Kim Clements. Oh my God, he was so good. If you don't know who Kim Clements is, you just need to go on YouTube and put Kim Clements Trump prophecies. My God, that's why I laugh when I say Michelle Fielding. Fielding put video up as well. Oh yeah, I've not watched Michelle Fielding for a bit. I will go and watch some stuff because it interests me anyway. Whatever. Yeah, the oh, what was I saying then? I forgot what I was going to say. Kim Clements. Yeah, people on TikTok thinking Trump's the Antichrist. Yeah, she's good, Michelle Fielding. The Antichrist. Oh God, it's so funny. Honestly, if you're American, you need to get on TikTok. Actually, he's on YouTube. I know he's got a YouTube account because he said he did. He's called Disciple Derek or something. But honest to God, he's American and he gets Americans to come up, but he speaks over everybody. He won't let them speak when they try and say he likes to debate Trump supporters because he's like, oh my God, the Lord told me and it's in the Bible and you know, he went to Saudi Arabia and it's the four horses on the white horse, whatever. He's the oh God, he's got it so wrong. And then he predicted the end of days in September, and obviously it never happened. And then he was getting dead mad about that because he was like, oh, but we were all like, I thought God told you, God speaks to you and told you that. People get so mixed up with the end of days and the rapture. Yeah, it's happening. It's just the end of their fall, and it's the end of their illusion. It's like mainstream media, they're getting seen for what they are, all this elite secret society, whatever it is. It's all falling down, crumbling down. It's the end of the illusion. It's the Wizard of Oz and the wizard behind the cloak curtain, you know, pretending he's this almighty like they do. Put all the illusions out there. Get a lot of celebrities working for them because everyone believes them. Not saying all of them. It's crackers. Is it okay to pop link in chat for? Yeah, put it in chat if you can. So Lois is going to put yeah, the apocalypse is lifting of the veil. Yeah, that's what it means. The apocalypse is happening. They say these big long words to put everyone in fear, and it's like, no. Yeah, she'll put a link in to Michelle Fielding if you want to go and listen to that. It's not falling apart, it's coming together. No, but I mean, don't mean falling apart. Their world is falling apart. Ours is coming together because ours was never really not together. You know, it's just they had rule over us for a very long time. Theirs is falling apart. Theirs is falling down. Theirs is crumbling. It's fell anyway. It fell quite a long time ago. It's just all the pieces fitting together for us. It's not broken. Even the system, people say it's not that we've had 17 in chat and 7 had a shit system. System's supposed to work for us, but the people that were in the systems have not been good. So it's not everybody in the system, like everybody in the government system. It's not everybody. But these people, when they take the minions out and you put the right people in, they'll either swapped out, so it becomes what it's supposed to be, like, you know, the government's supposed to work for us. Whether it works like that anymore, I don't know. School systems, hospital systems, they're all going kaput. Like people talking about schools today and this, that, and the other hospitals. They just need, it'll either be new or they'll just cleanse it out and the right people will be there and then it'll work like it should. However they do that. But yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's not, ours isn't falling down. Ours is just going to get better. Theirs is, because it's like that thing, don't they? Years ago, they did the cartoon of like the Illuminati or whatever, and it was like someone bent over like a table, and they had the checkerboard chest on the back, and they said the game's over as soon as everyone says no, stands up and says no. We're the 99%, they're the 1%. Hi, Red Eye Jedi. How are you? Evening, guys. 5 days, it will be the 8th anniversary. What of Q? It's big. Yes. Don, glad to find your channel again. Thank you all. Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. I got put in YouTube jail like a load of truthers and people. Hi, Mark. Oh, you wrote in, weren't you? Yeah, so back again. Put all the real people back up and get rid of all the fake influences. That's what I say. Propaganda people putting the wrong information. I'm not saying I had the right information or people did. We've had it all mixed up because there was a lot of there had to be a lot of misinformation as well. But yeah, and it's like when people say Q's a psyop. Yeah, the only psyop that got you to research yourself, question everything, research yourself. That's what it was about. So yeah, people say, yeah, but then they'd know. Well, they wouldn't know, would they? Because we got things mixed up, and it wasn't for then. It was for these times coming and now. So they never knew what was going on. They didn't see it coming. Screenshot the link. Yeah. So again, Loris has put the link in for Michelle Fielding. She's got a really good channel, and it was about the what's it called again? The what's the media thing called? Or the mothership or whatever. Yeah. It's been a wild journey. Red Eye Jedi. Yeah, Red Eye Jedi. Do you mean 8 years of Q? It's crackers. Me and Lois were saying, is it 3A Atlas? Yeah, people know what I'm talking about because like I said, I haven't been looking into it. But me and Lois were saying a bit ago, we're always saying, aren't we? Remember when we first got on Q and it was always like, oh, it will be happening next year. That's why people got pissed off and were like, you're always saying this, it's happening. I mean, it has been happening, but we got the dates mixed up. That's why they say don't put dates up. But then again, it's good because on the dark side, we're getting confused. But, oh my God, it's been a long time. And then you think now, you're here now because it has been Warp Speed. Warp Speed is Friday again tomorrow, Warp Speed, which I'm glad about because it's getting quicker and quicker. I just think, wow, 8 years, and we personally still stayed on it, still stayed strong, always believed in it, always believed in Trump. People going, he's not the saviour. No one said he was a saviour, but they needed someone out there. They need military. We are on our own ain't going to be able to do it. There's certain things we can't do, you know. We're not telling the military what to do. Do you know what I mean? There's certain people that have had to be in certain roles because they do have power or you know, that sort of thing. There has been a lot of changes in the last 10 years. Well, Ricardo, I always said from the beginning things were happening. We always said there was a lot of people that used to come in chat that used to go, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. There's still people that'll be saying that now. And we're like, shitloads has been going down for the better. It only looks bad because the bad is being seen and unearthed that people haven't seen before. So it looks shit. So can you imagine the people that are waking up now? Oh, yeah, we have only grown stronger, a lot stronger because we've had to put up with ridicule, all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? All that sort of shit. Yeah, and military is the only way. That's what Q said. That military was the only way. So that's the way it had to be because they were having military tribunals. They can bring the military in to stop the. Do you remember when Biden was in? They had all the riots and that. Trump doesn't have to have that. Goes in DC and sorts it out. And that's what he's been doing. Full armour of God, baby. Yeah, and we've had the full armour of God on when you stand in your truth. That's why I say a lot of people who are into Q who fell off couldn't have been into Q properly. They didn't trust it. They might have just been going along with it because they fell off. Me and Lois have always said, always felt it here that it was, you know, when you tune in and thought, there ain't nothing bad about it. I don't get no bad vibe from it. When you actually research, you get it and then you see it. Like I said, it's like taking the red pill. You can't not see what you see now because you just see things for what they are. So yeah, it's hard to give up on something that has so many proofs. Exactly, and it had so many proofs. That's why people always say, "Oh, it's a psyop," but again, or it's not real, or Q disappeared. Yeah, because they had to leave us to be the digital soldiers and stuff. But they're the people that never were on Q at the beginning. Not that you have to be, because there's a guy called Harry Soul Coach who's on TikTok. I don't know if he's on air. He didn't come to it right from the beginning, I don't think, with Q, and he was all over it. So some people can catch up, but being there from day one to now, seeing everything fall in place is brilliant. Some people are just lazy and they don't want to do the work and they don't want to research and they don't want to look. They can't be bothered. They'd rather let other people tell them what's going on, and that's half the problem because they're getting misinformation. For me, I will never give. No, exactly. Much stronger now as my spirituality full of full armor of God. Yeah, exactly. And that's a lot when you stand in your truth and you're not scared, like Charlie Kirk. You know, you're not scared to speak out. You're not going to back down. And they don't like God anyway, do they? So you know what I mean. So, and I tell you what, I bet you agree with this. When you stand in your light, because this is a spiritual war as well, you will get people who want to dim it, who want to assassinate your character. I had that with a certain somebody on here. They will try and do everything because they just can't stand people standing in the truth. And you get dynamic forces as well. I know that for a fact. I think of it as baby steps, one critical thought at a time to let it sink in. Well, it depends what you like. Some people can take a lot, some people can't. Some people have to take baby steps, some people can take quite a lot. I could take quite a lot. So it just depends. It depends on you as a person and where your head's at and that. So you just do it how you need to do it. But definitely, I don't know if any, like, I was going to leave this for another chat, but dynamic forces will come round. They're like thought forms. I don't know if you remember Mark Atwood. I was on a show ages ago and he's still about. And he's brought a book out and I've got it somewhere. I don't think it's up here. It's something like it's something about protecting yourself, the power. Oh, I don't know if Lois remembers. Anyway, I'll have to find it. And they talk about schizophrenia, demons. There's also been a guy on, I'll have to find all these, on YouTube who was, I think it was on Joe Rogan, it was on somebody's podcast, I can't remember. He was talking about demons, saying he was, he's on X quite a bit. Yeah, he's on X quite a bit. He's still on here. He's still on here, but he's great. He's great. He's been doing really good. And he had this doctor or someone who worked in a psychiatric ward. He started to realise, if you think about it, you think, yeah, it makes sense. I believe in it. Anyway, they weren't hearing voices because they were saying, oh, it's a voice of schizophrenia. They're demons or dynamic forces. I'm not saying all because people channel different things, but he found out how you get rid of them. And then Mark Atwood was going on about certain things that he's, experienced, or people have come and said this, with all the stuff he does. Collective Conscious, we're creating all the new, yeah. And right, I won't read chat a minute because I'll get distracted. He's like thought forms. It's like in the tarot card, swords are air and air are thoughts. So sometimes when you get thoughts, and people can get funny thoughts, like for instance at work the other day, I was only joking, but I said at work, so there's a couple of my colleagues were lined up in a line facing the wall with because I work at a factory, they're at the benches, and people were negative. Yeah, keep that in mind. Remind me about that because I've got something to say about that. Remind me about grey people. Just say grey people in a bit when I ask you what I'm talking about because I forget. And when you get, this was a funny thought, but I was just being daft. But I went, oh, I had to pick these big sticks up to put on doing something, and I just had the thought in my head of like, oh, I could just go on like bing, 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 everyone on the head like a xylophone, because that just went off in my head. So I turned around to one of the guys and I went, oh, and being evil, and they went, why? I went, I just really felt like going ding, 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 down, and just started laughing. But that was just me being daft. But you can get thoughts that pop in your head sometimes. They could be quite like thinking thoughts where you think, that's not me. You could be thinking about somebody or having a horrible thought about somebody. Or when you think, why am I thinking that? To me, that's like things that creep in sometimes. And you've got to think, that's not me. Some people act on the thoughts thinking it's them. I think we've all done it. But yeah, negative attachment. So I've told you the story before, but before that, no, yeah, I don't know if you remember when I was doing my Reiki, because I'm a Reiki 2, level 2 practitioner, but I just do it. I do it if people ask, but I don't really do it. I flit off things, me in and out of things, but it's there. But we've all got that anyway. But when I was going through, they call it a Reiki purge, for where you do Reiki on yourself for a month, I got things that came in, and some people might go, what? But things come in like spirit comes in through numbers, talks through numbers, symbols and stuff like that. You might hear something. It's the same dynamic forces. You can see them in your third eye. So I remember, hi, Mr. B714. I'll say hi again to everybody. I'm just chatting. I don't want to get distracted, so I'm not ignoring anyone. If anyone comes in, just let them know. So I think I had something then, and I had something a bit ago, and I knew it was weird because when I go to bed, I don't fall asleep straight away. It takes me quite a long time. That's why I've got to start reading at night at bed. So I don't know if anyone's had this similar thing, but this is how I see dynamic forces, spirit, whatever that in dynamic forces is. Because if you let your guard down, these things can come in. And if you're letting other people try and when you're getting people that are triggering you and making you mad, you can open up to those forces, because if you're feeling negative, it can bring it in. And that's what I think I was feeling at the time. So I remember going to bed once, and as soon as I put my head on the pillow, yeah, and we have been fighting the dark ones because of how awake we are now and all this that's coming in. In my third eye there, when you close your eyes, you can see there. If no one knows what I'm talking about, that's all right. I think you lot will in chat, but if any new people come along, go, you know what she's talking about. Your third eye, you close your eyes. I just saw this vision of this figure with a veil over its face, but it couldn't see the face, and I knew it was demonic because, again, it's not what I saw, it's how I felt, and I was a bit fearful, but I had to remember, no. So in my head, I was like facing it and saying like something like, I am, I am blasting my inner light out to this thing. And I think I did say Jesus or God or something. I said something in the name of God or Jesus or something like that, because that's always worked. I blast my light out, blah, blah. I don't know, I just visualised blasting a load of like golden light out, said something, and it went. And then that feeling went away. Because I do now and again, if I feel something, I have asked for Archangel Michael to come in for protection, normally use that. I do always, if I feel like that, I don't do it all the time, it's just I feel like that, I will say, yeah, rebuke, yeah, in the name of, yeah, and I will say things like, even if it's just in my head, oh, what is it I normally do now? You know about taking back your power and sending any negative energy, but that's sent my way by knowing or unknowing, known or known. Have I said that wrong? Seen or unseen, or whatever it is, straight back to them for them to deal with. I'm not messing about with all this love and light, sending you all that. No, mine's sending it straight back for them to deal with. It's not my energy. Piss off, basically. I'm not being all. I've never been airy fairy like that. People go love and light, yeah, 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 but that's no good because they're not learning the lesson. You get it back, not with harm, but it's your energy. I don't need it. It's not mine. So fuck off, basically. Normally works. And then you've got things like, I've all got singing bowls and things that I just use when I need to, when I want to, when I feel like not all the time. Yeah, return to sender. Like, fuck off, it's not my energy. So, you know what I mean? One of them. Sit and swivel. Yeah, that's what I did say. I said Jesus Christ. I did say Jesus Christ. It normally works. I thought, right, we'll talk about the grey. Right, I've always said, one, I'm not being funny. This just pops in my head all the time. Certain people from other countries, that is being talked about really now, Islam. And I'm not saying Muslims because it's not all them. I'm just saying, why? I just need to know this. Why do the majority wear black? It's just something. I don't like wearing black. I think it's a very draining colour. I know it's a protective colour, but also it's just boring. Sorry to people who like black clothing, but you will not normally see me. I just think it takes colour off people. But does anyone know? I just always think, is it a religious thing or something? Always black clothing. Black clothing. Anybody know? Is it just me thinking? Yeah. Thought, God, spice up your life with a bit of colour. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But, talking about grey. I wear christening. What do you mean you wear black? Black crows. Yeah, but don't mean it's a bad colour, because it's not, that's why witches used to wear it, because it's protection, it absorbs energy. And is that right? I've got it the right way around. Black, does it absorb negative energy? White repels, something like that. So I don't mean it's a bad colour. Some people, yeah, protection. Yeah, I know it's protection. Yeah, I know people look great in black. I personally don't think I do, but I just some cultures wear will just seem to wear black, 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 and black, black, black. And I just think, oh my god, it's draining. Draining. Yeah, it's for protection. Yeah, it's for protection. So if you didn't know, you know now. Or you look into it. I mean, they might be using it for protection, but I just think, God, you're all the same, and like, just put a bit of colour in your life. I know there's a lot of people who wear a lot of black because I remember someone said how they don't have to think about what they're wearing, or they don't like colour. I'm not wear a lot of colour specifically. I like pink, beige. This is the new top I got today. White. If it's colours, it's like light blue, pastels, and things like that. But yeah, I should probably try and get. If I think I've got one black dress in my wardrobe, probably should. No, I've got two because I've got one with stars and moons on for like a Halloweeny dress. It's not a Halloween dress, but I wear it tonight. Before, yeah. People wear it when they go out. I don't mean it's bad colour. I'm just like, oh, I wear a lot of black. You've just made me think. Well, you might be wearing it for protection, but I've always seen it as a quite draining colour, but it might just be me. I can look at some people, I mean women when they go out and think, oh, you don't look nice in black, but I just like, I can't do it. Hi Janine, been following you for years. I'm so glad you're back. Thank you, JB12349. Yeah, it's really nice to see people back. It's been good. I was in YouTube jail, meaning they banned a lot of us, but now we're back. They let us back. But yes, wearing different colours. Yeah, because different colours, if you think about it, colour is a frequency. So I see black as no frequency, even though I'm saying it's a protective colour, but colour is a frequency. Like yellow is a happy. If you wear colours if you look into colour therapy, colours on your skin, colour, if you've never thought about it before, colour, how it makes you feel. Because when you see people normally wear bright colours, you think, oh yeah, funky, like happy vibe. It can lift your vibe up. So try it. If you're a person who wears not a lot of colour, maybe try it. Yeah, balance is key. Yeah, David Icke. Well, that's good for David Icke. We're not really talking about David Icke, are we? Not really into David Icke anyway. He's got some good things to say, but God, sometimes I think he's asleep to some other stuff. But yeah, good for him. Don't forget we've got taxi people, and remember you've got taxis. Not straight away, but if you know, taxi. Pink is not for. Well, pink's just always been, but it's a pale pink, peach. I like. Like I don't like cerise pink. Like my pink house coat, pinky pink. Because it can lighten up your skin tone different colours. So what I was saying about grey people, so I was thinking, oh, they've got black on, they look so grey, they look like they've got no soul. So grey people, has anyone had this? I've known people, this is where people go, greys, you know, whether they're talking about aliens or whatever, I don't know, or dynamic forces, that I think sometimes I can see when I think people have got dynamic energy attached to them, because I've always said to me, they look grey. And that means the skin is very dull. They've got nothing behind the eyes. You know, the eyes seem quite dark. They look like corpses. They can be young or anything, but their skin is very. I just go, they look grey. I don't know how else to explain it. I go, they look grey. Not the Democrats like rats, demon rats look like that. They look grey. Does anyone know what I mean? They're like. There's no flush in the cheeks or anything. They just look grey. I call them greys. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe that's how you can tell them apart, because it just look to me. It's just like, I don't know, a grey colour. There's just no colour. I just call them grey. They're grey. And I've met a few people like that, and I think, oh, and they're always quite like depressed or whatever, and they're grey. Yeah, they could be the NPCs. They could be. But does anyone know what I mean? They're just grey. They're grey. Great point, grey dems. Yeah, they're the demon rats. Democrat demon rats working for Satan. Not all of them. You know, we've had Republicans the same, been a bit of a mixture of all, but you know what I mean? So, yeah. Just watch the chat, folks. Might need taxes, you know. Oh, God. Men. Oh. I see them all the time. I see them at work. I see them everywhere. I see grey people. see grey people. Oh, great point, great. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. I see grey. Well, they look then. I see grey people. That's a new film. I see grey people. Spot the grey person. When you go out next time, you're at work, just have a look round. You'll start laughing to yourself and look at people and think, you're a grey. You're grey. You're just grey on the colour scale. You're grey scale. You've got no colour. You're just grey scale. The grey skull. They're definitely on either on. They are definitely on either side. Yeah, they've had good and bad in all, but it has to be cleaned out on both sides. They wear a mask in the car a lot. Well, yeah, I think some of them are grey. I definitely do. Yeah, you look at them. I can't even believe people are going around saying they've still got COVID. I'm like, anyone gets a snivel now, they're like, oh, I've got COVID. It's like, what? You've got a cold. It's autumn. You got the sniffles. Yeah. Can we stop calling it that? Because did the flu and a cold just disappear now because everyone has to say the word COVID? It's like, you've got a cold. And if it's worse than a cold and you can't get out of bed for about 3 days, you've got the flu. Yeah, that's your body trying to fight it off. So can we stop using that word, please? Oh my God. And they go, oh, I've got to go and do a test. What, are you still testing? I'm at work going. They go, I've got COVID. Go, have you got a cold? Yeah, you have sniffles. Oh, okay. If you've got flu, stay in bed then. Get some chicken soup. Oh, the boosters, and they're going on about that again. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, remember when everyone were having panic attacks over vitamin D because they were told on TV to literally, yeah, vitamin D, you need your vitamin C, you need your vitamin D, they're blocking the sun, we need the sun. So, yeah, it's bonkers. You look now and you're like, you lot were a load of zombies, I'm sorry. Some zombies have woke up and they've realised, and it's like, well, yeah. My mum did before she got funny bloodshot eyes and everything, and look at all the schnizzle that's gone down with that. But we're not really talking about that. But we know what's been going on there. Yeah, they're disconnected. Definitely. They have cognitive dissonance. Trump derangement syndrome is massive. That's the funniest one. Oh, say his name and it's like. Fuses, steam starts coming out their ears like robots. I do not compute. I do not compute. We told you so. Exactly. I've got a top that says "We the people." I told you so on the front of it. Yeah, very true. Glitch. Yeah, glitch out. Watch the glitch. What their eyes roll in the back of their head. What? How dare you? Oh yeah. Anyway, it's that on me. So I was doing a purse today for a friend, like a hippie friend who wanted a purse for a friend for a birthday, which is in about 2 weeks, and I finished it. So we've got the magic mushroom on the front. Magic mushroom. It's all hand beaded, like funky. And then the back was like little happy faces. And it says, hiya, because we've just got this joke about saying hiya, ya. And it's got a little mushroom on here. Little thingy. And then I said I was doing the inside, so I've put the inside in, the innards, the inner bit, it's all covered up. It's so cute, I know. So you can be raving, whatever, with your coin purse, whatever you're doing, but that will be getting sent out tomorrow with a couple of other things. Like I will be making some funky ones. Yeah, it's very cute, all hand beaded. And then I was making a couple of pens yesterday. Amazing, thank you. Nice to see you, stranger. Thank you, Davey. All that we are seeing come to the surface is to be cleared out, of collective consciousness now on Earth. Can't operate on these lower frequencies. Exactly. It has to have a new Earth. That's what people don't get when they're going, oh, when's it? It's like, it's have a new earth, we have to clean it out, not cover it up like what's been going on. Pushing it under the carpet, we're going to trip over it. It's got a big mound in the middle of it. So did this little one yesterday, little peachy pink beaded one, cutie. Got to write your shopping notes out. I did this one tonight before I came on. I did the beaded pens, but I actually resined all these stones on. You probably can't see in this light. Anyway, I did a bit of a purpley pink, lime green, bright one with big bows on. That I made myself. And then I did I think I showed you this, did a coffee one. People who like coffee with the same colour as my earrings, these little bows. But probably, no, it's not really in focus, like a chocolate colour. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna be doing what to. I'm gonna be trying to save some. I might be able to sell some for Christmas to friends and that, but I'm gonna save some to put on my website. I'm just having a problem with my name still. I still don't know what to do. I'm like, yes, Janine, just craft everything you want to craft, and then just put it all up there. But then I'm like, oh. You know, like I stick to one thing I said the other day. Should I just do jewellery? My jewellery that I make copper bracelets. Oh, I need to paint. I need to make bags. I need to sew. I need to stitch. I need to. Lois knows what I'm like. I need to make me pens. I need to. What else I've been doing? Make my keychains. And then I thought, yeah, I could just do everything. Because I do everything. But I need a name. Because my other name was a name with jewellery in it. But then I thought it's not just jewellery. It's like accessories or something. Or Janine Art or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting stuck with. Before I can go down the whole road of like becoming what do you call it, a sole trader. Yeah, do everything. I think I should because I can't. I think I've got ADHD. I'm not quite sure. I can't focus on one thing. I was thinking that on the way home. I thought I'm not sticking a label on myself, but Dolly Dream Bits. I know, yeah, Dolly Dream. Yeah, it sounds a bit. What bits are we talking about? I've got a couple of your necklaces, which are lovely. Oh, have you? Which ones were they? God, that was ages ago. They're probably tarnished now, but I've got these earrings. I started getting the gold ones. They're 14 carat gold plated on stainless steel. So I've had a bath in them, sleeping everything, not tarnished. So because obviously I did the stuff quite a few years ago. I've upgraded since then. Just Janine, yeah. Well, I had Just Janine. I did have Just Janine. I had Just Janine on TikTok, but it changed again. As Just Janine, Smack. It's just me that makes it Just Janine. So, yeah, I don't know. Just Janine is cool. Do you think? I didn't know if I needed. I don't know if anyone can help me. I didn't know if I needed something that because I had overlights. And I had overlights. I have got that name as a name domain. Like no one can have that. I've paid for it, but it was overlights jewelry. We didn't want a dead long name because it could have been overlights jewelry and accessories. Overlights jewelry, or do I stick with that name meaning it's jewelry but it's going to be mixed up with accessories because the purses and the pens are accessories and the keychains and things that I do are accessories. As a name main, you can go over, find that, and then other stuff will be on there. Or should it be more like a crafty thing? Not on TikTok. I know, well, I wasn't, it is crackers over there, honestly. That's why I'm glad I'm back on here. Or I thought, does it need to be more of a crafty creative name? I don't know. Like accessories by Janine or crafty. I don't know. Divine Creations by Dolly. Yay! But yeah, Janine's this and that. Yeah, it should be Janine's this and that. Orange green beads on the light brown and worth little green beads on there. What? Was you looking at these? Or was you just saying this one's got like rhinestones on? You can't see in this light, they're like lime green as well. So in this light, they look, you can't really see. Let me see if I can switch this light down a bit. I think the light's too bright. Might pick up a bit better, I don't know. Can't tell. Probably better in daylight. I'll have to take some pictures. Janine's jewels, yeah. But then does that like go with everything? Because sometimes I like drawing and painting as well. It depends what mood I'm in. This was a coffee one. It's got a little coffee cup on it. You can't even see the writing on it because it's just. But yeah, Have you been in contact with Red Pill Phil? No, but I saw Red Pill Phil on TikTok the other week. Did he? Yeah, he came on my TikTok. Was it on there? Did he come in here? Oh, yeah. Not been in contact with him, but he's still there. He only lives up the road for me. It's like Roxanne and that. I don't know what she's doing now. You know, people depart, don't they? And life in it. I have the 2 beaded rainbow feathers still hanging. I get lots of Oh, I've done some sun catchers as well. I mean, they were quite simple ones. And ones I've done different ones, and I'm still working on this fish one. I've not finished off yet. I'll have to show you. It's like beaded fishes, and I have got some more crystally stuff to do. Some other sun catchers. That's why I like aura lights, because aura lights meant, you know, your auric field, but what keeps you bright. I just like the name aura lights because it's like things that make me happy. I like to make things that keep me in a high vibration, which is crafting. So it's sort of putting that out, and then when people receive the things that I've made because I put that energy into it, you'll get that energy. So you know what I mean. Yeah. Where's he been? Yeah, I think he's just been still doing his own thing. He's on TikTok. I'm assuming he's on YouTube, but you see, I don't know if he got taken down because a lot of people just got sick of not being able to say much, you know, with the free speech thing that's been going on. Oh, you missed it. You might have missed it. Yeah, I don't even know what time it's because I'm saying I'm not staying on for long. I've got to go in. I'll be going in a bit, maybe another 15 minutes. I go and have a bit of a chill with my fella downstairs. Yeah. Bernice and Miss China are still on her. Yeah, I mean, I stopped watching YouTube as much as watching a few bits, and then when I lost this channel, I'd lost like the people that I was watching, so I had to try and remember. And then I went on to TikTok to see what that was like. I'm still there, but it's like if you're on there, you can see some of the stuff I've been making and stuff. But I was trying to go lives, and it wasn't the same because I didn't have a community, and it's just different over there. TikTok like you to sort of, I mean, I don't know what this top fans is on here. They have stuff over there where you have to do battles with other people to get more likes. I'm not interested in all that, you know, like battling to keep on the board to stay on so you can go live. And I just think, yeah, I don't want to be jumping through hoops. No, it's not the replay, it's live. I'm still here. So you're all right. Just joining now. Hi, Marion. Yeah, so, and JP. So it's mental over there. It's like no one's got an attention span over there anyway. They're just scrolling. I think all us that might be a bit older, I'm not saying everybody is, like to sit and watch people and get into chat. Or when I like to watch people, I like to watch someone having a good chat for half an hour or an hour because I don't watch TV. So make sure you secure social media name before you decide your company name. Very important. Yeah. Well, I've got one name, but I don't know if I'm using that, and I've paid for that, and it's secured on. It's a domain name, so I've got that, but I'm not sure about that. But if I do, I'm just won't be saying anything at the minute. But yeah, I'm just having a bit of a think. But Lois has put my TikTok link in there if anyone's on TikTok. So I am over there, and you can see what I'm making. But I just don't get TikTok. Are the links clickable? Yes, and if I don't know if anyone can click on the link just to see if the links are linkable, because Lois is just asking. I don't know if they are. I'm assuming they are. So I don't know. And I will be going listening to what Trump said on his press conference thing, because yeah, it's all going on. Ooh, the arrests, cartels, big cartels of names you've never heard before. Never mind the names we've heard, it's to do with the ones we haven't heard, you know. So interesting. How's your day? It's been good. It went very quick at work because I was just putting myself in a good mood, and you got people at work who just moan all day, and it's like it goes quicker when you're just getting on with it and thinking good things and laughing at what's going on because it's crackers, and seeing the good, because I think that's what I put for this chat. Are you seeing the good? Because if you're seeing the bad, you're too sucked up in the wrong energy, the wrong information, the wrong news, the wrong people. Just pure wrongness. I've seen you a few times on TikTok. I think I follow you, but I'm not sure how TikTok. That's what I mean. I don't know how it works. It's mental. It's mental. Like I said, it's attention span on there is like people just want to see videos that are like 5 second long, and they move on, then they move on. then you move on. And you go live, and people just start asking you for invites to go on a live chat to do battles. I'm like, I'm not 10. Don't want to do a battle with people just because they have to go up the lead. You know what I mean? To me, it's just a form of control, because you didn't have that with Instagram. Like, I know on YouTube it's like you have to have so many before you can go live. I just think that's naff anyway. You should be able to, but you shouldn't have to jump through hoops to just be going live or whatever. It's stupid. Seeing Trump's Godzilla meme. Oh no, I've not seen what Godzilla means. Stomping on the what? Oh yeah, because people are going on about, oh, he's renovating. Yeah, it probably needs knocking down because what's going on in there. But we'll see what happens. Have you seen my hair? My roots are coming through. I don't know. I know it looks purple on here, and it's really bright, and it's not even as red as it is in daylight. But I'm thinking of trying to dull this down a bit because the ends are darker than the top, like more of a burgundy colour, even though it does look burgundy on it. But this bit is so bright because obviously going grey a bit then. I did lighten it and it went to my roots more, but I've got mad red hair. Mad red hair. Like the darker, it's the thing is, it's not purple. It just looks it on camera. This looks purple. It's not, honestly. It's really, really, really red, but it's coming across as pinky purple. It's, yeah, it is a bit like a pinky red, but it's not the colour that it looks on this camera. Purple's nice as well, though. Yeah, it's quite, yeah, it is shiny, this colour, actually. It needs washing as well, just can't be bothered. Should really be washing it for work tomorrow, but I can't be bothered. And then it was funny coming on here because all my old videos came up when I had dreadlocks, and I was like, oh, I cut about 4 inches off it, I think. But yeah, so yeah, burgundy would look good, I think. Yeah, so I might try and just tone this down a bit so it's more like a bit of a burgundy red. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always messing with my hair, growing it out, doing something with it. Then I cut a fringe in, then I'm growing it out again because I don't like my fringe anyway, so I don't know why I do it. Mental. But how have you all been in chat anyway? And like I said, I came on to thank everybody in chat that's been with me for a while, or any new people that came over and commented when I came on to say hi and, oh my God, really missed you and been looking for you. It was just so nice. I was quite overwhelmed. I was like, oh my God, I didn't think anyone would be that bothered. So it was really, really nice. It gave me a really good energy because of, you know, especially as I followed Q and talked about all that, and then a lot of us disappeared. And it was such a great time then, because the people who didn't have people to talk to, because families were hard to talk to then, and friends, and a lot more people have woke up since then, we were just connecting and vibing, and it was brilliant. We knew that we could come on here, not just me, and people would get each other in chat. I'm not saying people would be like into everything I was saying or agreeing with everything, which is fine. And yeah, we did have spats and things and stuff, but that's life. But it was just good. So to come back now at the space where we are now in the world with what's going on, from what was going on then, we're seeing more, is amazing. It's more amazing than it was before. I love all my fellow patriots. Where we go on, we go, exactly, so do I. Oh, so I love everybody in chat for coming back and saying hi. It's just made, sometimes I felt low, not unhappy, like, because I know great things happening, but low as in like, oh, I missed talking to people, because I do talk to people, but because I still go on about it quite a lot, even my fella's like, right, and I'm like, well, I need to speak about it. I need to release and express the way I know how to. Some people don't like that, but you know what I mean? Definitely feeling an amazing shift. Yeah, and it is amazing. It's knackering, because it is. We have been at war for a very long time, and the war's been very different because it's a war of information. I was saying it to a friend at work. We were talking about like chemical warfare, and I don't mean what they would normally say chemical. What I'm talking about, cleaning stuff in your house, chemical stuff. That when you actually look at what you're cleaning with, and you take a stupid big long word off the back of one of your cans of cleaning stuff, you'll find out it gives you Alzheimer's or leukemia or something like that. Do you know what I mean? When you actually research that long word that you don't know what it says, no wonder you put long words that you think, I don't know what that is, but it's got all these chemicals in, you know, the food we eat, blah, 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 blah. And the biggest one is, you know, the information that we're not given, mainstream media programming, but especially been a war of information because there's so much disinformation out there and only half truths, you know, especially on the mainstream media side, the democratic side. They only have one side. They've not been given two sides where you like look at that, you look at that, you go and research, you think, oh my god, I've come to that conclusion. You're just being given that, and that's what you're being told. Trump is a bad man. He's this. He's an affected. He's an what is it? Affected felony. Blah blah. He's this. He's that. He's blah blah blah. You mean all the shit you've been fed to believe? They actually did a real search. Real search. Can't speak now. I'm getting tired. Real researching. They'd find that's a complete lie. And I just watched a videos put together of Trump when he's around. Well, I'm going to find it. When he's around children and how children go to him compared to Biden. Now, we all know that Biden was sniffing people's heads. It's so awful. I'm going to find it. Where was it? I think it was on TikTok. So cute, and kids can tell the energy of people. And I've seen people again, those that hate him, the Democrats and all that, and Trump haters all going, oh, his energy's off and this, that, and the other. Kids won't go to people like that if they think their energy's off. But I'm going to try and find it. But they don't talk about Biden. You think that Trump's not good for the job because he's older and this, that, and the other. It's like Biden fell up the stairs. Biden walked past the podium. Biden couldn't speak. Biden was on a beach when he should have been doing other things. Biden sniffs kids' hair. Biden was doing catch and release, but they don't talk about it. They just slag Trump off all the time, honestly. They don't take on board anything and they don't take responsibility for nothing either, and they'd never admit they were wrong because they're all in their ego all the time. Yeah, have you tried your local stand in the park? Oh, what's that? Don't have any friends that I can discuss this stuff with. Have you still not got anyone? Because I've just seen a lot of people wake up. I know it's difficult. This is a great little community, a place us like-minded. Yeah, it is, Marion. That's what I've always said. That's why people needed. They know people needed places where it don't matter where it is. It's on a platform on YouTube, whether it's that people could talk about stuff. That's why they took a lot of people down as well, because they knew there was communities talking. That they had to go and find other places like Discords and places. They're not very good though, but you know, the other places that people went on, or whatever the places were. I've got a fair few local people now. Yeah, I think people are finding people more if you get out and speak more. Even my mum, who wasn't into it, is now. She said a lot of older people have been talking about it where she lives and really coming over to Trump as well. Absolutely, our kids are more awake than most adults. Yeah, a lot of them are. They try and make out they're not. There's the woke community that are crackers, but and they have got mental health issues. Let me just try and find this before I go, and then I'm going to have to go and chill out. I might pop on tomorrow over weekend, but I might be crafting, chatting while I'm crafting in the daytime maybe. I might come on early Saturday morning, Sunday or something. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, she's on board now. It took her a long time, but she still don't like it when I say, well, I told you. And she goes, oh, no, don't have to say that. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just saying I did tell you. But she is. She loves him now. And I always say to her, don't have any more jib jabs. Just don't have any more. Flu jabs, nothing. Just don't. So, let me find my... Oh, it was exhausting trying to wake my mum up. She still gets a bit blah about stuff, but... Yeah, they have, Mary. A lot of people have woke up because they've seen a lot more now. The daily stuff that's being put out is crackers. Right. I think it was on TikTok. So... Might have been on YouTube, actually. So, the first one... no. This was about the information of the Harry the Soul Coach. I'll play this actually.
Just Patel, the FBI director, has just made a very big announcement Today, we are here in New York to announce a historic arrest across a wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that envelops both the NBA and La Casa Nostra. I'll just highlight some of the details in the case and the FBI work, and then you'll hear from the others.
They've now made arrests. Sports, illegal betting. Why is this big? Because sports attracts a big percentage of the world's population. We all know that there's corruption that takes place within sports now, and it's being shown to us. They're cleaning up the streets all over America. You're also seeing it around the world. But now they're coming onto sports. And you've seen from these arrests NBA players, NBA coaches.
But as you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years.
There's also linking up with mafia, the big crime families, the Gambino, the Guinevere.
These perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families.
They're all involved with it. And if you see how much money is made through betting, you're going to then see all the other illegal activities, frauds, all
be over here as well.
That we don't see about. So the fact that they're making these announcements now is huge. And if you see how they take down crime using the RICO Act and how it all links together, when it goes all the way up to the crime families, you know that this is big. This is going to link to every single other part of crime that takes place within sports. So much is happening, so much is changing now, and they're showing us day in, day out.
The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud.
Cash Patel, the FBI director, just made.
So yeah, but we all know sports is, people think, oh, sports is, and it's like, yeah, it is. But the other one, maybe it wasn't on there, was maybe I didn't save it. Oh yeah, this is it. So this is good.
You might not like the truth, but I'll never tell lies. Kids feel energy. Pure, honest energy.
Kids feel energy.
Headlines. They don't know what's going on in politics, and they
As we're saying, kids feel energy. So this is between Trump and Biden because it's all about energy.
definitely do not fake their reactions. They just know. They feel who's genuine, who's safe, and who isn't. So today, forget the media, forget the propaganda, and forget the smear campaigns. Let's just do something really simple. Let's watch how kids naturally react to President Trump versus Joe Biden. No commentary, no politics, just instinct.
Shows it all.
Because if truth still exists in this world, you're about to see it. Not hear it, but feel it.
He's colouring. Yay! What's the difference between him and Biden?
It's a very different side of Donald Trump, the soft one.
All his 7 grandkids.
To greet his 7 grandchildren.
Look at this, huh? What a troop.
What is your father like as a grandfather?
He's been great.
Watch Biden in a minute.
What's your name?
Name.
Are you having a good time tonight? Where's your dad? And your mommy, right? Do you want to go back to them or do you want to stay with Donald Trump? Thank you. Is this your family? This is. That's like a family, huh?
Say hi. Can I stand next to you real fast?
Get up.
Don't show this on mainstream media, do they?
Thank you.
This kid's so cute. He's trying to hug him. Trying to hug him. Watch. Watch him in a minute. Yeah, cute. That's Elon's son, I think. Do you remember? Kids don't gravitate to people who are horrible. Kids don't gravitate to evil people. And you'll see that in a minute with Biden.
Naturally, unafraid, happy,
Watch
and
this.
open. Now I want you to pay close attention
Oh.
to something very different.
Democrats don't
I
see
want you
this.
to
Trump
see how
haters
kids react to Joe Biden
don't remember
when he
this.
gets close to them. No
Ugh.
narration needed, just body language. Warning, some of you might find this disturbing.
Disturbing.
Right next to me. There you go. And then we're going to have.
Look at her face.
Okay.
Yeah, time to puke. Yeah, post it. Sniffy Joe. You don't look comfortable. Watch the little Chinese girl at the end. Ugh. Look. Oh. Really?
You just watched something that the media will never show you. The truth without narration. Real reactions with real instinct. The media keeps trying to paint President Trump in a certain light. And I'll tell you this. Kids don't run towards predators. Do not laugh, smile, or feel safe around evil. They feel energy, and energy does not lie. President Trump attracts love. Joe Biden triggers distance. Believe your eye. Because energy.
And that is why, like he said, Biden attracts evil. And that's why Trump haters are haters. And they were for Biden because they're grey people. They're disconnected. And they're drawn to what is inside of them. There you go. Fact. People forget about that. And I've watched people on TikTok bigging up Biden. I'm like, are you for real? Do you not remember them videos? Maybe they haven't seen them videos. And it's like, we all saw them at the time. Do you remember? And we were all like, bleh, bleh. I'm not being funny. That little Chinese girl looks like the Chinese girl who was seen with Obama and George Clooney, if you've seen the pictures. If you know what I'm talking about. Just saying. I'm just saying, not said that for ages, but you know what I mean? Energy doesn't lie. Exactly what you just said at the same time. Energy doesn't lie. Kids are not attracted to evil. So, boom, there you go. But mainstream media won't put stuff on like that about Trump. They'll say, oh, he's this, oh, he's that, oh, he's calling that woman beautiful. Yeah, because that woman is beautiful. That family was beautiful. People get offended by someone saying someone's beautiful. They'd go mad if he'd be going, oh, what an ugly family. People are so offended about everything. It is stupid. So, Oh, yeah, on the boat. Yeah, you know what I mean. On the boat. Yes, Red Eye Jedi. We remember. People forget yesterday. A lot of people forget. Well, I don't forget a lot, especially what happened, what we've researched. It pops up and you're like, yeah, loads of people forget. Love a light peeps got a chip off. I've got to go now anyway. Yeah, Obama, I've got to go. Big Mike, I've got to go now as well because I'm going to go and chill out. I've only got half a day on a Friday anyway, so I'm going to go and chill out. I will see you at some point, whether it's tomorrow or over the weekend. I will come on at some point. We'll have a chat again. Might be doing some crafting, get some bits done. But like I said, I'm still thinking about a name. I just don't know. You know, and business stuff. I heard someone talking about crafts today, and it's the same. Crafty people like, I can make. When it comes to business, it's like, But yeah, I just need an easy website. GoDaddy or what's your phone, Wixes or something. I don't know. People say Etsy. I'm like, yeah, but then I had another woman again saying to come off Etsy. I think it's because it's just a bit more controlled. If Etsy went down, your thing goes down. I think if you've got your own website, you've got more control over it. So yeah, so thanks. I'll say Cass and is it Drac for coming in? PJ, Red Eye Jedi, Lois, Effie, FB. Is FB? Because I've got confused with a few people. Not it was FE. No, Maori. No, am I getting confused? I might be getting confused, but I have to think. Did I say Mark? Did I say who've I missed out? I know I've missed a few people out. Mary, Stephanie, scrolling through quick. You might have to come down the bottom if you want me to shout your name out. There's no point me scrolling over it. So Faye, Light as well. Oh yeah, I was getting confused with someone else. It's just, when you see certain little, I was like, is it? You said from Hawaii, did you say Hawaii? I know some of you left messages today or yesterday or whenever, and I did try and get back to everybody. And the 17 in chat, remember when this used to happen all the time? Makes me laugh. 17. Yeah, much love to you and all on chat. Yeah, so have a good night, because I'll let you go and retire now, wherever you are, wherever what you're doing. But like I said, I will let you know when I'm on, so you know. Yeah, 17 everywhere. It's talking to us. How about Janine's treasures? Yeah, I know when something jumps out. I mean, I might keep it to the other thing, but I just don't know. This is where I get too procrastinating on things. Yes, keep vibing high. 17 chat, 17 likes. Yeah, so yeah, and I've always said that. Why all this stuff's going on? Because there's much more stuff to come out, and it's still not going to be over yet. We've just got started, but we know it's all good. Lovely meeting you all. My first live. Oh, is it? Is it your first live here? What, have you seen me before? Or are you new to me and the chat? Because I'll just assume everyone was here from before. But our chat, the people in chat are really nice. You will get the odd wallies that come in. We get that everywhere. But my little community on here are very nice with each other. So nice to meet you too. But yeah, what was I saying then? Yeah, just remember to not focus too much, but to be focusing on what you really want to bring in, and the new energy and things you want to bring in, and as this is all getting cleaned up. Because if you get too swept up with it, it will be hard still, because all the stuff that's going to come out, you just got to think, we know good's coming, it's here, well, it's already here, but to also keep a focus on the things that you like to do that keep you in higher energy, however you ground or bring your vibe up. Like I craft a lot, make stuff, because that's just what I do. I've always done it. Like I said, I need to get to bed early and start reading my books, because it's good to do that and switch off. And reading in candlelight is supposed to be really good for you and your pineal gland and everything. Apparently, it's the bright lights that mess with us, like when you're on your phone too much, and when we're scrolling and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm in the US. USA. Yes, when it gets too much, bring focus back to the heart. Do things that bring you joy, and out of a funk. Yeah, because we can get back into a funk. That's how it goes, up and down. You have to be aware and remind yourself sometimes, like, feeling a bit, go bed early, have a hot bath, get outside in nature, because that's one of the best things. Draw, get into something that maybe, you know, if you think, oh, someone's quite creative, well, you can be creative. Just go and learn something that you want to do. There's loads of YouTube videos to learn you how to crochet, whatever it is. Thank you, Janine. You are much needed in this now time. Oh, thank you, Faylight. Don't stay down those. Yeah, we've all been down the rabbit holes. Don't stay down. There's a lot of, I will say this before I go, there's a lot of people that go down them and they don't come up and they just stay there. And it's like, you need to take in that information, take what you need, let go of a lot of it, and come back up and breathe and go and do something. Just know the dark's all being cleared out, and you have got to look after yourself while this is happening. Otherwise, you're not going to be any good. You know, you're not going to feel good. You're not going to look good. You're not going to be good for anybody else. You don't want to stay in, and it's not to ignore what's going on either, the negative side. Look at it, but come away from it, and just know there's a lot of good in. Like Lois said, don't stay in them for too long. You have to come up for air and in the light. So, if anything, this weekend, get out in nature at some point. Get the sun on you. Bit hard over here. Sun's always covered up, as the government said they were covering it up. Get that vitamin D. Magnesium, I've got a spray because that helps me sleep. Good music, especially in 432 hertz and the other hertz, around people that lift you up, and watch a good movie, watch something that makes you laugh, all that sort of good stuff. Our fight is over, time to observe. Exactly, that's why I said I can talk about things, but I'm not here like last time trying to bash people on the head. No, it don't work. They'll wake up in the wrong time. We're just witnessing now. We're the observers. And you've got these ones that are waking up, but like I said, in that time, do something for yourself as well. Make time for yourself as well. It's all right helping others, doing stuff for others, that's involving this, that, and the other, but you do need to do things for yourself as well. So I will see you either tomorrow or over the weekend. I'll let you know either way, but I will be on at some point before next week. And because I might start doing days, I say this all the time, I could be lying, you know, where I might set them so you know what days I'm coming on at what time, so you don't miss me having a chat with everyone in here, and you can come in and chat with everyone. But then again, I never really stick to anything, do I? So I don't know. So yeah, don't forget to fill your own cup. Exactly. And on that note, I'm going to go. So thanks everyone for coming in. If I missed your name, sorry. If you're here after, thank you for watching. Share, subscribe, like, whatever it is. I don't know. That stuff everyone says, whatever. But anyway, I'm going to go and chill out now. And I will see you soon. Bye. To do this thing where I can't get off.